Hey, this is Sebastian from Deutsche Telekom. I present a very tiny hack for the TADHack 2024. In Telecom, we have recently launched our digital services portfolio, which includes, among other things, CPaaS and workflow automation. CPaaS is our programmable communications platform, and workflow automation is a tool with which we can connect our services in the portal with other systems out there. My hack includes the connection from our CPaaS platform to a conserver that I've set up. We use workflow automation to integrate the two, and the plan is beyond that hack to make the integration in workflow automation a persistent one and also a bit more user-friendly than what you see today. But it works, and we're going to demonstrate that it does today. What you see here is our digital services portal consisting of many services that we have in our portfolio. As mentioned, the services I would focus on today is CPaaS and workflow automation. In order to use these services, I created a tenant for myself and will log in now as that tenant. If we go into the Telecom CPaaS service, we see that we've configured a couple of phone numbers, one of which we are going to use for our test. This is going to be the phone number ending in 605. This phone number has currently two configuration parameters. One configuration parameter is a call request URL. The other one that is more important for today's demo is a callback URL for the status that is working together with the development environment of our workflow automation tool. If we now look here in the workflow automation tool of our development environment, we can see the newly added vCon flow. In general, the functionality of workflow automation is as follows. It works by setting triggers and one or multiple actions. As you can see here, we have a flow of one trigger and a total of 6 actions. What we are doing with the webhook trigger is we are calling this webhook that you see here under the flow 4A8 out of the phone number that we have configured here. It's a status callback URL. Next thing we do is we check whether the call status is completed. Only if the call status is completed, we will proceed with processing it. That means we write a vCon after the end of every call. Last but not least, we format the output in the required form. We are connecting to one of our instances of the conserver that we've set up, and we send a post request. As we said, very simple form. We take the call SID from this call, we set the date as we specified it here, and we write here the two parties that were involved, the from party and the to party. In order to demonstrate this now, I am going to make a call. We will see in workflow automation that this flow has executed. We see here an inbound call coming from my mobile number to the number 605 we've registered earlier. The call status in this case is completed, so we're going to process it. We see here that this trigger fits. We get the current timestamp. We extract the starting format to the current timestamp. We see here 1526. We do some manipulation in the end to get a timestamp as required by the platform, and we send the request to the conserver. That inbound call has the UUID E24, so it's a valid call, and we will see that the same call E24 has also been added to the conserver. For this, I go to the Redis at the conserver, I refresh, and we see here a vCon with E24 with the two parties being added. And last but not least, the admin panel that does currently not contain this vCon can also correctly retrieve it. In this case, we're going to import Redis. We see now it's exporting 3 vCons. That means at the vCon we had earlier, E24 is included. That short demo demonstrated how easy it is to integrate vCon. Of course, it can be extended by many things. It can be extended by providing context to the vCon. It can be extended by doing a call recording and doing a transcription of this call recording. A lot of these features are available within the workflow automation tool. Due to the time that I had available, I was not able to do all these things, but I have added the workflow automation integration of vCon to our backlog. So we will very soon see vCon being part of workflow automation, and then also further integrations with the AI toolchain, with the speech-to-text toolchain to analyze recording, etc. will follow. Thanks everyone for listening. Goodbye.